Good evening, everybody. I am Bibhu Swain from Power Tech Consultant. Today, we shall discuss on the roles of certified energy auditors and accredited energy auditors. And let me share my presentation with you all. I hope the PPT is visible to all of you. Now, in this PPT, I will briefly describe what do you mean by certified energy auditors, what is basically an AEA or accredited energy auditors, how one can become CA or AEAs, and what is the requirement of these certified energy auditors, accredited energy auditors, what role they define, and what are the opportunities are ahead for these energy professionals. So I am Bibhu Swain. I am from Power Tech Consultants, and we are based in Odisha. Without much further delay, let us go to the topic. I hope you will all enjoy this topic, and at the end of the same presentations, perhaps we'll all be eager to take up this challenging profession, which is certified energy auditor or accredited energy auditor, and contribute to the nations for energy efficiency and energy management. Before going to the details of energy audits or certified energy auditors or accredited energy auditors, let us discuss little bit about Energy Conservation Act 2001. Now, this act has implemented in 2001. Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is having a headquarter in Delhi, is the nodal agency or nodal department under the Ministry of Power to implement this Energy Conservation Act throughout the country. Now, the main purpose of this act is to promote efficient use of energies, conserve energy, and mainly in energy intensive industries, which we call them as designated consumers. Any industry who consumes a minimum threshold energy is treated as designated consumer as far as EC Act 2001 is concerned. So, now how to promote energy efficiency, how to develop energy efficiency market, various products, services, that exactly all are defined in Energy Conservation Act and rules, regulation made under the provision of Energy Conservation Act 2001. Now, Bureau of Energy Efficiency is planning to transfer this energy market and establish energy management systems in industries and strengthen the capacity of professional by providing enough knowledge and awareness program to these energy professionals. Now, what are the provisions in ECR 2001, particularly on energy audit and energy auditors? Now, basically, energy audit means verifications, monitoring, analysis of use of energy, including submission of technical report containing recommendation for improving energy efficiency with cost benefit analysis and action plan to reduce energy consumption. Now, this is provided in section 2I of ECR 2001. That means you have to verify, you have to monitor, analyze of various energy uses in any industries, any organizations, and then find out how we can save energy, thereby we can save financial savings we can get. And after conducting energy audit, we have to submit a report and furnishing all the recommendations, what are the things has to be implemented, what are the energy efficiency project has to be implemented, and there has to be some cost benefit analysis, and action plan also should be there to reduce energy consumption. This is basically known as energy audit. Now, if you see the schedule, there is a list in the ECR 2001 which provides the list of energy intensive industries like sugar plant, thermal power plant, steel plant, then refineries, fertilizer plant. So there are around 13 energy intensive industries. Now, out of those energy intensive industries which consumes a threshold amount of energy is treated as designated consumers. Let us example, for an example, for iron and steel plant, if any steel plant consumes 20,000 ton of oil equivalent, it becomes a designated consumer. Now, these designated consumer will have to conduct energy audit by an accredited energy auditor. That is as per section 14H to 49. Now, energy auditors should have minimum qualification and they should have passed certain examinations and they have to conduct the regulations, they have to conduct the energy audit as per the Bureau of Energy Efficiency regulations. Now, then let us understand how a professional can become an energy auditor. Now, there is an examination conducted by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Normally, National Productivity Councils, NPC, conduct that examinations. This examination is known as examination for certification of energy managers and energy auditors. Now, this whole examination is conducted under the aegis of Ministry of Power, Government of India. Now, objective of this examination is very clear, that to produce high cadre certified energy managers along with certified energy auditors so that they can work in this emerging field of energy conservation, energy efficiency, energy management, and there are growth potential in this field also is good. So any energy professional after clearing this examination can become a certified energy manager, that is CEM. Now, if you qualify 4 papers, there are 4 papers. If you qualify all the 4 papers, then automatically one will be eligible for certified energy auditor. Now, what do you mean by accredited energy auditor? Any certified energy auditor who has conducted energy audit in 5 energy intensive industries or designated consumers, have relevant experience of 4-5 years, then automatically he has to apply to Bureau of Energy Efficiency. He has to face an interview before the Bureau, Ministry of Power and Ministry of Coal and Natural Gas and Petroleum and Natural Gas and Ministry of Coals. Then after that interview, he will be eligible. He will be designated as accredited energy auditors. Now, any firm who is having an accredited energy auditor and energy auditors, 3 energy auditors, then he will be eligible for conducting the M&V audit under PAT rules. So these firms are known as empaneled accredited energy auditor firm. So there are 4 steps. One is certified energy auditors, one is certified energy manager, another one is certified energy auditors. They teach accredited energy auditors. After that, empaneled accredited energy auditor firm. Now let us go into the details. What are the eligibility criteria for becoming a certified energy auditor? Now, one has to be a BTech or holds a Bachelor of Engineering degree, should have minimum 3 years experience in energy, in operation, in maintenance, or in planning, or in research and development, or in industries, or any postgraduate, particularly MSc or Master of Engineering or MTech, or having 2 years of experience in energy, particularly in operation, maintenance, planning, or a graduate engineer with postgraduate degree having 2 years experience in operation, maintenance, planning, or a diploma engineer having 6 years of experience in operation, maintenance, planning, or a postgraduate in physics, electronics, chemistry having 3 years of experience are eligible to take up or to appear in this certified energy auditor, energy manager examinations. So BTech plus 3 years, MTech plus 2 years, or postgraduate in MBA with BTech plus 2 years of experience, diploma with 6 years of experience, or a postgraduate in physics with 3 years of experience are eligible to become or to appear in this Certified Energy Auditor or Certified Energy Manager examinations. Now, for a Certified Energy Auditor exam, one has to be a BTech with 3 years experience, or Master of Engineering or MTech with 2 years of experience, or a graduate engineer or postgraduate degree in management or equivalent of 2 years of experience. That means for auditor, one has to be a degree engineers or having 2 to 3 years of experience. So these are the eligibility criteria to become Certified Energy Manager or Certified Energy Auditors. Now, the validity of the certificate, Certified Energy Auditor or Certified Energy Manager, will be for a period of 5 years. Now, after the end of 5 years, NPC conduct a refresher program under the banner of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Now, if the candidate appear for the refresher course and clear that assessment procedures, then he will get a certificate from Bureau of Energy Efficiency as a designated as a Certified Energy Manager or Certified Energy Auditors. So the validity of certificate is for 5 years, and after the end of 5 years, one has to go for a refresher, short-term refresher course conducted by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Now, there are 4 papers to clear these exams, and normally it is conducted in Sundays and for 2 days. First paper is for general aspects of energy management and energy audit. Then second one is energy efficiency in thermal utilities. Third one is energy efficiency in electrical utilities. Fourth one is energy performance assessment for equipment and utility systems. That means this 1, 2, 3 paper is normally for 3 hours, having 150 marks, and you have to clear, pass, or have secure minimum 50% of that mark. Now, if you clear paper 1, 2, 3, you will be eligible as Certified Energy Manager. But if you clear the 4th paper 1, 2, 3, 4, you will be eligible as Certified Energy Auditors. Now, the 4th paper is normally on open books, and you can refer the books and appear, and there are mainly numericals will be there in chapter 4. Now, these guidebooks are available in Bureau of Energy Efficiency site, and also you can get the guidebook from aipcnpc.org. All these papers are available. I will appreciate energy manager or energy auditor who are going to appear, or any energy professional can download these books, go through these books, and these are very useful books. So, as I told you, everybody has to secure minimum 50% in each paper. The medium of examination is English. Now, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 consists of objective and descriptive type of question. Paper 4 is for auditor, which is an open book, and it also consists of descriptive and numerical question. Now, these are the application fees for the examinations. Normally, it is 10,000 rupees for general candidate, and if you can clear this examination in 3 attempts, and for each supplementary examination, that is 1,500 is the fees per paper, and application fees is 500. So these are available in the site of NPC and Bureau of Energy Efficiency. You can, and also for SC, ST and for OBC, there are certain relaxation in the fees. Now, as I told you, how to become an AEA, any Certified Energy Auditor completing 5 mandatory energy audit in DCs and having 5 years of experience are eligible to become an AEA, and they have to appear in the interview conducted by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. After successful clearance, after successful passing the interview, they will be eligible as an AEA, and their list will be updated in the website of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Now, who should attend this course? This course, we will be studying the roles and responsibility, the scopes, definitely. But any energy professionals, any plant personnel they can appear these examinations, and particularly designated consumer, industries, corporate, facility energy professional, utility manager, R&D professionals, faculty, professors teaching in colleges, electrical engineers, energy engineers, mechanical engineers, process engineers, and energy consultant, ESCO professionals, professionals working in power generation, transmission, distributions, discoms, and professional working in large commercial buildings, hotels, malls. They're all they're eligible, and they should actually attend this, appear, clear these examinations, as there are a lot of career prospects after becoming energy auditors or energy managers. Now, what are those prospects, scopes? Let us discuss that. Now, future scopes of energy auditors or energy managers. That means we all know ISO 50001 is going to come. Every industry has to be certified for ISO 50001. That is the energy management systems. Now, implementation of PAT scheme is going on designated consumers. That means perform, achieve, and trade schemes. Now, new carbon credit trading scheme is going to come in this financial year. Standard of and leveling scheme. That means we can see a lot of refrigerator, television set, transformers. You will get star leveling, ACs, 5-star, 3-star. So to understand that star and leveling program, we should be we should understand energy aspects of those. So energy auditor, energy manager can work in various appliance manufacturing unit. So standard and labeling is one of the another area. We all know that energy conservation building code has been implemented throughout the country. Lot of state, urban, local bodies have framed the regulations and going to implement the CVC in full. So implementation of energy conservation measures in municipality, agriculture, public health department, discom, commercial buildings. So there are certain scopes are also there. Demand side management in discoms. That means we understand, particularly if you see the context of Odisha, we have a demand of around 5,000 megawatt, but the demand keeps on varying from 4,500 to 5,500 megawatt. That means to have a flat demand curve, and we need to have better demand response systems, and energy efficiency appliance has to be distributed. So demand side management is a very important area as far as discom is concerned, generating company is concerned. So there we can find a lot of scopes for this energy auditor and energy managers. ESCO, energy service company, is going to be implemented in future. That means through getting finance from financial institution, banks, or technology equipment supplier, we can implement a lot of projects in the client end. The client will not bear the capex, but he will share the savings due to energy efficiency project. So these are the project who develop the project in the client end, take the finance from financial institutions, and procure the equipment from technology equipment supplier. They are known as ESCO. So ESCO employs a lot of energy auditor and energy managers. Then future aspects of clean energy, sustainability sector, e-mobility, carbon trading. We have a lot of potential for this energy professional or energy auditors. Now, this whole industry is looking for trained professionals. Now, who can assist them in achieving continuous improvement in energy performance, helping them to achieve energy efficiency and energy management. Now, within this policy, focus on optimal utilization of energy resources, we have an important role, particularly all the energy manager and energy auditor has an important role, and I am sure this is going to be a sought after career in near future. Now let us discuss there are a lot of scopes are there. We have just studied what are the eligibility criteria to become certified energy auditor and certified energy managers. Now, what are the role being played by the CA or AEH? Now, in India, the CA and AEA have a very crucial role as far as energy efficiency and energy conservation are concerned. Now, these professionals are instrumental in identifying energy saving opportunities, assessing energy consumption patterns, recommending measures to optimize energy usage in various sectors. Now, they look into energy audit, they look into energy efficiency recommendations, compliance verifications, M&B audit, mandatory energy audit. So all these aspects are to be done by CEA and AEH. Now, as we discussed that CEAs are the professionals who have been certified by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. They assist or conduct energy audit, provide recommendations for improving energy efficiency. That means they conduct the audit, provide recommendation, and try to improve energy efficiency. Now, they also assist AEA. As far as EC Act 2001 is concerned, the designated consumer who consumes a threshold amount of energy, their mandatory energy audit has to be conducted by AEA, accredited energy auditors. There are around 300 AEA are present in the whole lessons. Now, there are number of certified energy auditors are available. Certified energy auditor is supposed to assist the AEA in the mandatory energy audit of designated consumer, that is steel plant, power plant, building, industries, refineries, railways, discoms. Now, AES are basically having the extensive knowledge, they have the expertise, and they have already conducted, and they got certain year of experience, and they are supposed to conduct the mandatory energy audit and monitoring verification audit. The CA role will be able to, or have to help them out. And of course, CA can do energy audit in various ST industries, not DCs, and other establishments. Now, as we discuss, they have to measure the energy production pattern, understand, analyze energy, and find out what are the losses, and they have to conduct the performance assessment of each energy audit sector or the system, and then they have to come up with the recommendations, and it may also contain equipment change in processes, so that you can the energy consumption will be small and will be we can achieve the energy efficiencies. And basically energy monitoring, analysis, report writing, report submission are the major role of CA and AEH. This we just discussed. That means a particularly development of energy management system, and to help the organization to comply with the energy efficiency regulation of Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Ministry of Power. They have a major role, and they have to provide their valuable expertise, guidance to industries, commercial buildings, so that they can reduce their energy consumptions, they can save cost and contribute for the sustainable future. So the role of CA and IAs are quite huge. Now let us understand what a DC. DC means designated consumer under section 14 of ECR 2001. Now, any steel plant, let us understand Jindal Steel and Power Limited, or Jindal Stainless Limited, or Tata Steel Limited. So there are a number of steel plants throughout the country. Now they have been notified. Their baseline energy data was collected. These data got analyzed. Now, since they consume more than a threshold energy, they have been identified as designated consumers. Then they have been given a target to reduce that energy consumption, specific energy consumption, within a period of 3 years. And in between the 3 years, they have to take up a lot of projects. They have to conduct energy audit by hiring energy auditors and accredited energy auditors. And they have to submit regular Form 1, Form 3, Form 2 to Bureau of Energy Efficiency and state designated agencies. So, and after the period of 3 years, they have to again do a monitoring and verification audit by an empaneled accredited energy auditor firm. Whole scheme is known as PAT, Perform, Achieve and Trade Schemes. That under section 14 of ECR 2001, the DC has to function lot of, DC means the industries, the discoms, the railways, the refineries, all the steel, fertilizer plant, they have to do lot of projects. So what are those? These are the, what are the major scopes they have to do? Now, the DC, the industry have to capture information related to energy conservation across various processes, adopt best practices. Now, they have to appoint a designated energy manager for their industries. They have to conduct energy audit in regular periodic basis. They have to submit action taken report. They have to implement commercially viable recommendations, comply with specific consumption norms, standard for industrial sector. They have to do continuous improvement in the specific energy consumption of their industries. That means because of that, these are the activities a DC or the industry have to do. Now, how they are going to do? So they have to depend on energy professional, energy auditor, certified energy manager, and accredited energy auditor. Now, because of ECR 2001, we have a good scope for certified energy auditor and certified energy managers. That means if you consider only the PAT compliance, that means they have to develop the procedure for energy efficiency and energy management. You have to plan. You cannot reduce your target as such. You have to have energy action planning. There has to be some certain commitment from the top management. They have to assess energy professional profile, establish the baseline, and you have to implement energy policy and planning, evaluate the energy performance, whether the project is successful or not, and if it then recognize the achievement. If the project is successful, definitely it has to be replicated. Now there has to be also training and awareness program. Now new skill has to be developed in technology, either in-house or from outside faculties. Now we have to have a behavioral change, have to have an attitude for energy conservation to minimize the energy wastage. Now there are a lot of technologies coming, process equipment are coming, good operating and maintenance practices are being evolved, and good documentation are also needed. That means to training, awareness, energy monitoring, recommendations, report writing, recognize those performance achievement, and replication of these energy efficiency projects are important activities which have to be taken up by the certified energy auditor or accredited energy auditor or certified energy manager. That means the energy professional have a major role to play in all these activities. So what the industry does, the industry, particularly the designated consumer, appoint the energy manager, submit the annual return. Now energy manager, a certified energy manager only can be appointed as designated energy manager, or a certified energy auditor can be appointed as designated energy manager by a DC. Now, once you become a designated energy manager, what role you have to play? We have to prepare the annual activity plan, present it to the management, get the cost approved, get the project approved, get the finance approved. Then an energy conservation cell has to be established, taking different personnel from different subfloor, from different plant. You have to have an internal energy conservation cell. Now each month there has to be some meeting, what project they are taking, whether the project is successful or not, what are the financial savings they have achieved, what is the energy saving they have achieved, what are the challenges they have faced. All these things will be discussed. And if any new challenges, new technologies coming up, that also will be discussed in the energy conservation cell of the particular designated consumers. Now, this cell will be responsible to initiate activities, initiate energy conservation project, energy efficiency project, in their respective department. Now they have to analyze equipment performance with respect to energy efficiency, reliability, and ensure proper functioning, calibration of all the instrument, because for monitoring the use, you have to have lot of portable energy audit equipments or energy monitoring equipment. So those calibration functioning of these equipment has to be look into. That is the responsibility of the designated energy managers or energy cell members. Now they have to prepare the information material, conduct internal workshops for spreading this awareness, spreading this knowledge from their level to the ground level or the technician level or the worker level. Because unless you motivate, unless you take care of the masses, these energy conservation, which is basically linked with the behavioral changes, may not happen. So you have to take all the masses into and spread the awareness among all the common masses. And these are the basics responsibility of energy managers. Now they have to also establish a methodology how to calculate specific energy consumptions. Bureau of Energy Efficiency has defined the procedures, defined a lot of formulas, how to calculate ACC for steel plant, for fertilizer plant, for power plant. So they have to have their own system for different sub plant, how to calculate ACCs, develop, manage training program for energy efficiency at operating levels, coordinate nomination of management personnel to external programs. That means a lot of external program is being conducted by Bureau, lot of other organizations. They have to also participate in those programs to gather knowledge on various sectors and what are the national, international developments are happening in energy conservation, energy efficiency, technology management systems. And as a whole, they have to have a an integrated system of energy efficiency and environmental operations. They have to coordinate with all the department operational personnel for implementing energy audit recommendation, energy efficiency improvement recommendations, and through external agencies. They have to also look for vendors, supplier, technology supplier, OEMs, so that they can procure those energy efficiency technology and install, implement those projects to achieve the energy saving and financial savings. So now, what are the roles of energy auditors for DC as far as concerned? Now, as far as PAT is concerned, every DC, designated consumer, have to conduct a mandatory energy audit in a period of 3 years. Now, there are few industries, in particularly state-based, they have also regulation. They have to conduct annual energy audits and submit the report to their respective state nodal department. Now, Sugar Commissionerate, they are also they are directed their sugar plant to conduct annual audit. Similarly, NAC, particularly all the institution, college, university, they conduct their own energy audit. Even electrical safety audit, energy audit is being conducted for hospitals under the NABH guideline. So there are a lot of guidelines. Even Indian Bureau of Mines, they have a guideline that every mines, whether it is major mines or minor mines, they have to conduct annual energy audit, submit a report. So lot of energy audit and energy management systems are being enforced by different department of government, and they have to conduct the energy audit. So as an energy audit, they have to have lot of portable instruments, energy for measurement and for analyzing the energy uses. So they have to, it has to be well calibrated, and all the energy auditors should have knowledge about all the codes of practices for energy efficiency testings. Now they should train their own manpower who uses this instrument and codes, and energy auditors can be a part of any external audit team or ESCO team. They have sometimes do a lot of performance contract project, monitor those. In case of ESCO, anybody implement a energy service companies or ESCO project, then these projects have to be regularly monitored, whether it is giving savings or it is not giving savings, because again the financial repayment of loan is linked to the energy performance saving. So those performance is being tested by the energy auditors during M&B audit. Now, energy auditor normally conduct detailed energy audit, investment grade energy audit, mandatory energy audit, monitoring and verification audits, or they can be a part of that audit team, and they have to conduct energy material balance and perform energy evaluation of energy and utility systems, compare these energy norms and with the existing energy consumption levels, identify, prioritize energy saving measures, analyze technical and financial feasibility of energy saving measures, recommend energy efficient technology, alternate energy sources, that to submit the report, prepare the report, make the presentation before the management, follow up for implementations. So these are the major roles and responsibility of energy auditors. Now, we have discussed right now what are the role and responsibility for energy auditor and energy managers. Now, briefly we will discuss about the approach for conducting energy audit. There are three phases. One is pre-audit phase, then the audit phase, and post-audit phase. In pre-audit phase, what we do? We normally plan and organize. We plan the energy audit team, energy audit instrument, when we are going to conduct the audit, go around the plant, conduct a walkthrough audit, collect macro data, get ourselves familiarized with the process, plant activities. Then we conduct introductory meeting with the energy manager, plant manager, and divisional head, production maintenance staff for getting some fast-on information, observations, assessment of current level of operations, practices, issues of tailored questionnaires for each department. At that time, we design the questionnaire and submit those questionnaire to this departmental officer to get the data from them. This is all are done in the pre-audit phase. And during audit phase, after we collect all the data, then we collect and analyze those primary data, collect the process flow diagram, energy utility diagram, analyze this process flow diagram, energy utility diagram, single line diagram. Then we conduct detailed survey, monitor and conduct the field measurement. And we take up a lot of energy audit instruments, portable instrument, go to the field, start measuring all the major parameters and conduct field trials for few more energy intensive equipment, analyze their energy use, conduct the material energy balance, and find out what are the energy consumption opportunities, prepare the cost benefit analysis, and make the draft report, submit the report to the management, and final findings to the management for implementation and getting feedback of that what about our recommendations. So this is all about during audit phase. Then after post audit, we prepare the action plan and implementation schedule, monitor and implement the ENCON recommendation. We get a feedback from the plant management whether they are implemented or not, and what is the saving they could achieve, what is the cost saving they could achieve, what is the energy saving they could achieve. So a periodic review of the performance of the energy use of the equipment recommendation is also conducted in the post-audit phase. So there are the three audit phase: pre-audit, audit, and post-audit phase for conducting energy audit. Now, what are the methodology adopted for conducting energy audit and electrical thermal process? These are the major processes, electrical and thermal, where energy saving can be achieved. Now, normally what we do, we collect, analyze the historical data, collect the monthly energy bill, energy consumption patterns, production patterns, how much of they are producing in each month, and find out a baseline energy consumption SECs. Now we collect singular diagram for power, water, compressed air, steam distribution system, all process flow diagram. Then conduct how many motors are there, what is the motor loading, what is the rated kilowatt, how much of kilowatt this motor are drawing. Then the installations and lighting surveys, particularly how many lights are there, what are the different types of light fitting they are having. So these are coming under motor loading surveys, installation and lighting surveys. They will conduct field measurement for parameters, operating parameters of transformers, motors, pumps, fans, blower, compressor, DG set, cooling tower, HVAC lighting with all portable instruments, and compare the same with the design or nameplate data. If any deviation is there, definitely we take up some corrective measures, some recommendations Now these are the deviation. Let us do this type of activity so that we can correct the deviation and get energy saving. We conduct 24-hour power monitoring of major equipment and study the load variations, train in pumps, fan, compressor, transformers. So these are the basics methodology adopted during energy audit, and there are few like we obtain the ultimate and proximate analysis of fuel, unburnt analysis of ash, measurement of ambient temperature, humidity, conduct field measurement for fuel consumed like flue gas measurement, O2, CO, CO2, temperature, gas flow rate for thermal process, conduct boiler efficiency test, furnace efficiency test, equipment performance test, compare the same with the design data. Prepare the process flow diagram, material energy balance diagram, analyze the energy loss and waste. Now, after collection, measurement, analysis, we brainstorm, trying to find out what are the value propositions, review the idea suggested by unit personnel. Earlier, we refer earlier energy audit reports and also contact the vendors for new energy efficient technology. Thereby, we identify and develop energy conservation measures and prepare the reports. Now, these are the approach being taken while making recommendation. One is study of technical feasibilities, whether technology available, space is there, skilled manpower is available or not, and what is the impact of energy conservation option measures on safety, quality, production, how they are reliable, what is the maintenance requirement, what is the spares are available or not, what is complex or easy or time consuming. Now, these are the study is being on technical feasibility conduct before making a recommendations, and also studying on the economic feasibility, whether what is the investment, what is the annual operating cost, what is the annual saving of any recommendations, and whether the energy saving potential is high, medium or low, how much of investment is required, whether it is very negligible, medium or high, what is the payback period, what is the IRR, return on investment. Now, after that, we conduct a risk assessment studies. We discuss with the plant personnel, plant management on practicality aspects whether this ENCON can be implemented or not. Then after that, we classify the energy conservation measures and setting up priorities. That means first one will be implemented, that is low investment. After that, medium investment. After that, high investments. So these are accordingly low investment, high return will be the first high priority. Medium investment, medium return will be the medium priority. High investment, low, high return will be the long-term priorities. Then after that, the report is prepared, submitted, and after getting the feedback, we submit the final report and recommendation and action plans. So basically, these are the roles, responsibility of energy auditor, accredited energy auditor, certified energy auditor, or energy professionals. They have a huge scope ahead, and we studied what are the eligibility criteria, how they can become energy auditor or accredited energy auditor, what are the roles and responsibilities, how they can conduct any energy audit, and what are the things have to be measured as far as thermal and electrical are concerned. Now, in the last, I'll just briefly describe 2 slides on power tech consultant. Basically, we undertake PAT audit, detailed energy audit, M&V audit, mandatory energy audit, investment grade energy audit, third party audit, consultancy on regulatory and power trading issues, and we are empaneled with Bureau of Energy Efficiency, ESLs, National Productivity Council, MNRE, Ministry of Power, lot of GEDA, REC, and SDAs. So we are almost empaneled with ESLs and lot of government organizations we are empaneled, and a majority we serve a number of clients, industries throughout the country. And I hope in these sessions we all gather good knowledge on energy audit, the role and responsibility of certified energy auditor, accredited energy auditor. For any specific queries, you can write to us, you can get connected with us in social medias, and there is a Telegram group. You can join these Telegram groups. You can take down the numbers and join the Telegram groups. Lot of queries are being answered, and lot of faculties are there who give you a lot of insight to clear the examinations and become a future energy professionals and help the nation and conserve energy and bring energy efficiency to our nations. With this, I close the session. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you like the sessions, and for any queries, you can get connected with us. With this, I close my session. Good night. Thank you.